So our question, finally, was Jefferson a Unitarian or an Episcopalian? Well, I'm working with religion of modern presidents now, and I have to ask, was Richard Nixon a Quaker? Was John F. Kennedy a Roman Catholic? Always we have the tension of religious affiliation versus doctrinal inclination. Always we have the tension of tribal loyalty and family heritage versus private belief. During his public career, Jefferson was vilified for his religious beliefs, but that wasn't because he was an Episcopalian. He smarted from these attacks. He once spoke to William Short about, quote, the inquisition of the public, end quote, a phrase Michael Servetus would have understood. He once wrote to a Unitarian minister, keep me, quote, from the fire and faggots of Calvin's victim Servetus, end quote. When we read the correspondence of Jefferson and John Adams, we see that their religious views are very similar. Adams found it easy to move from a Trinitarian denomination to a Unitarian, for he only had to stay in his own pew. During his lifetime, the liberal wing of New England Congregationalism, including his own parish in Quincy, broke away and formed the American Unitarian Association. So it was easy for Adams, but Jefferson had no Unitarian church in Virginia to unite with. He once notes in a letter that the closest one is in Baltimore. He was always willing to ride from Monticello to church services, but not that far. And when Jefferson lived in Philadelphia, he attended Joseph Priestley's Unitarian Church. His letters make it clear that he saw Unitarianism as primitive Christianity. Thus, I think we can safely classify America's third president as a conservative Unitarian. Like Adams, he would have fallen into the Socinian category, those who believed Jesus was, quote, from below, end quote. But his theology did not go beyond a belief that Jesus became the moral example for humans while he was below. Thomas Jefferson had a devotional side. He came to believe in the efficacy of prayer. He was hopeful about life after death. He liked the Anglican liturgy, and he did not feel an urgent need to separate himself from his ancestral church. He believed in a supreme being who created and sustained the universe, but his God was not the triune God of Orthodox Christianity or of the Anglican tradition. Had he officially converted to his real home in Unitarianism, he would have been that movement's most famous convert. He's Jefferson of Monticello, the talk of the town, follower of Jesus, friend of deists, filled with learning and renown. If you want the Enlightenment doctrine, he can serve it cool and hot. Trinitarianism begot him, but an Orthodox Christian he was not.